convert first normal form into second normal form. We can remove many of the redundancies in the invoice relation by converting it to second normal form. A relation is in second normal form if it is in first normal form and contains no partial dependencies. A partial dependency exists when a non-key attribute is functionally dependent on part but not all of the primary key. As you can see, the following partial dependencies exist. Order ID is the determinant. Its functional dependencies are order date, customer ID, customer name, and customer address. In product ID, the functional dependencies are product description, product finish, and unit price. We will name the first relation as customer order table. And the second table as product table. We now converted a relation into second normal form. We created a new relation for each primary key attribute and moved the non-key attributes that are dependent on this primary key attribute. The removal of the partial dependencies results in the formation of the two new relations, product and customer order table. The invoice relation is now left with just the primary key attributes, order ID and product ID, and ordered quantity, which is functionally dependent on the whole key. We rename this relation as order line because each row in this table represents one line item on an order. The relations order line and product are in the third normal form. However, customer order contains transitive dependencies and therefore, although in second normal form, is not yet in third normal form. A relation that is in first normal form will be in second normal form if any of the following conditions applies. If the primary key consists of only one attribute, by definition, there cannot be a partial dependency in such a relation. No non-key attributes exist in the relation. There are no functional dependencies in such a relation. Every non-key attribute is functionally dependent on the full set of primary key attributes, such as the attribute order quantity in the order line relation. Now, we will convert the customer order table into third normal form. A relation is in third normal form if it is in second normal form and no transitive dependencies exist. A transitive dependency in a relation is a functional dependency between two or more non-key attributes. For example, there are two transitive dependencies in a customer order relation. Customer ID is the determinant of the customer name and also the determinant of the customer address. In other words, both customer name and address are uniquely identified by the customer ID, but customer ID is not part of the primary key. Now, we will create a new relation for the customer ID. We will name this relation as customer table. Now, we will create a new relation for customer order table 2. We will name this table order table. The determinant customer ID becomes the primary key of this relation and the attributes customer name and customer address are moved to the relation. Customer order is renamed order and the attribute customer ID remains as foreign key in that relation. This allows us to associate an order with the customer who submitted the order. Customer table and order table are now in third normal form. Normalizing the data in the invoice view has resulted in the creation of 4 relations in the third normal form. Customer, product, order, and order line table. Now, we have removed the data redundancies in our invoice table.